A quick rundown. Shattered Skies is basically a loot and shoot game. Think of the game mode Battle Royale from H1Z1 mixed in with some survival aspects and some PvE aspects, along with world events. You can level up to gain new weapons and increase your PK rating to get cosmetics and to let people know that you are a really good player. And all of this is tied in together. Hello and welcome to my Shattered Skies beta review. In this I will talk about the positives, negatives, and suggestions I have experienced while playing the beta. This is based on the version that is June 20th, 2016. Let's get started. Gameplay. The combat is fast and very fluid. It feels like a blend between Call of Duty and Halo. I say this because the game requires skill when shooting and that you can't just blindly fire and expect a hit. You have to position your shots, use the correct ammo, and realize what you are aiming for. The COD part comes from how fast-paced the combat can be, and the Halo from how planning your gunfights with the given weapons can sometimes be in the combat. The PvE is still in development, but aliens are pretty damn fun to fight, especially when you are in combat with like another player, and an alien like just teleports in. It'll totally change how the battle will pursue. The game also has a lot of world events in it, such as radio towers, where you go and connect the tower online for a reward. Roadblocks, where you go and secure a blocked off area for a reward, and a Dominion reactor. This is the big one. Usually all the streamers are in this one. The best loot comes out of these. And when you are in there, you're in for a fight because everybody in the server is going for this. Then there are airdrops. It's when, a plane flies over, drops off a bunch of loot in a big box. Usually the whole server goes for it, but there's always some jackass that takes one part of the loot and then just leaves it there for someone to run up while they snipe. One of the best part about the games is the moral decisions. In this game, it is very fun to be who you want to really be in the alien apocalypse. Will you be an avenging hero, going after bandits who prey on Bambis and other non-hostile players, or will you be a bandit shooting everyone and everything in your way to get the best loot in the game? I mainly played how the UN works. Don't fire unless fired upon, and trust me, just looking at people in the game will set them off. Overall, the gameplay so far is really great, and it looks really promising. The combat is near finished, and with a little bit more PvE touches, this will be great. To record this, I had to play on low settings because I use Bandicam. My FPS on the high settings went from 60 to 20 when I recorded, whereas on low it went from 80 to 35. The graphics even on high are mediocre at best, though the game is far from terrible. It is well optimized for being a giant open world, and the devs are honestly at a really constant rate of improvement, which I'm glad about. Nothing to really complain about here. Sound. The sound in this game is a little funky at the moment, but nothing to really fully destroy your experience. My biggest complaint right now is footsteps. You can never really tell when someone is above you or below you when you hear them, but trust me, your heart skips a beat when you do hear them. It's like a big game of hide and seek after that. The ambience in this game is honestly pretty damn good. I get a little scared sometimes when I hear a big floor creak, or when a burst of wind hits me atop a mountain. I always think it's somebody and I start freaking out. Overall, I can see where this game gets, a little iffy from people. Some of the devs are from the creators of, WarZ, but their new leader Artemis is doing a great job so far. He even went on a rant about how he wants to fix everything from the last game, starting with no microtransactions, and that's a great start. A few things that I would just like to see is 1. A better fine-tuned PK system, which is the player kill system. 2. An easier way to obtain cosmetics. It takes way too long to get one. I have about 15 hours so far and I've only gotten 3, which, by the way, were all pairs of shoes. Let's see. 3. Fix the aggressor state. I don't know. They have an aggressor state in this game, sort of like it could be compared to the Divisions, where you fire on somebody, you become like a red name-plated player. And people can see you. They can't see you through walls, but they can see you for half a second when you shoot. But people will be shooting at me, and I shoot back at them, and then I get labeled as an aggressor. I don't know. There's a way to fix that. 4, more optimization. 5, more PvE content. And 6, more loot. Right now, there is a bunch of guns in the game. Lots of tools, lots of backpacks, lots of crafting supplies, tons of food items. But, just more will be great. This is a beta, so I'm sure they're going to add a lot more. In the end, I do recommend this game. It is a lot of fun, especially with friends. If you don't have any friends to play with, the community is strong with finding people to get you to play with. Just post on the forums or even just run around in game. You will find friendly people. This game is a great start with, so much potential. I'm just really looking forward to this game and how it's going to grow and the player base will grow. It'll be great. Well, thanks for viewing, guys.